He held me that very night. He was trying to have sex with me. I struggled while he held my mouth, and along the line he overpowered me and had his way.
Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, of course, good night, depending on your time zone or your location. Welcome to 247 Life Story TV. This is a channel where people share their undiluted life story on a daily basis. Like today, we have our sister here who wants to share her life story with us. Please, let's hear her and advise her. You are welcome, my sister.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, you said you have something to share with us.
Yes, I just need advice on what to do. Because I can't go to my family now. I can't go to my parents. I can't even tell them what I'm facing. So I don't know how to. Early last year, my father brought a man to the house and he introduced him as his childhood friend, who is now a pastor. According to him, that the man is a pastor, that he came down to Lagos for evangelism. And instead of him going to lodge in a hotel, he decided to bring him to our house since the place he came for the program is within our area. So we welcomed him. He stayed with us 1 week. Coming to the next week, I had my mom asking my dad one day that are they not done with their program. My dad said, he said they are done with the program, but he wanted to stay. He wanted to spend more time with him here before going back. Said so that very week, it was on a Wednesday night. I was sleeping in my room, and the next thing, I don't know how he entered my room, because I usually lock my room, but I can't really remember if I locked that door that very day. Then I was sleeping in my room, and the next thing I felt somebody touching me, and I woke up. He was the one. He held me that very night. He was trying to have sex with me. I struggled while he held my mouth, and along the line he overpowered me and had his way. And that very night, he made me swear that I'm not going to tell my parents. I will not tell anybody about what transpired between us that night. And at any time, if I tried, I would die. He brought out a small knife, cut my hand, and cut his own hand, and asked me that he mixed the two blood and asked me to lick it. Out of fear, I did it, because he said if I didn't do it, he would stab me that night, and he would go and drop my dead body outside. My parents, he would put it that I sneaked out of the house at night, and maybe bad boys, something happened to me outside. I was so scared, and I decided to just keep it to myself, because what he keeps telling me is that after all, you're not a virgin. And I'm not like it's my first time. I kept quiet. Throughout that week, he was coming to my room every night. So 1 month passed. I didn't see my flow. I missed my period. Then I went to I didn't go to the hospital. I had to buy this PT, this pregnancy test strip. I tried it and it was positive. So that very night he came, I showed him the test. He now gave me money. That he didn't do anything to me that night. When I told him about it, he was shocked. Then he gave me money. He said he would give me money in the morning. He didn't come with anything that night. That he would give me money in the morning, so I would go to the hospital and do a proper test. So the next morning, while I was I didn't even go to work that day. I just told my parents I'm going to work, and then I went straight to the hospital to do the test. Then when the result came out, the doctor confirmed that I was 2 weeks pregnant. I got home and gave him the results. He said we were going to abort it, that it's still fresh. There's still time for me to abort it, so that nobody will know. Do I want my parents to find out? I said no.
You said the man is what, ABig?
He's a pastor. So that will abort the pregnancy so that my parents will not find out. Then I went with him. He took me to a friend of his who is a medical doctor. We got rid of the pregnancy. After that, a month later, it started again. Then
the man is still staying in you people's house.
Yes, but you do come when you have program. You will go, then come back again. So after a month, it started again. He keep coming. Another time I couldn't resist him because I was already used to it. Like it has already become like a normal thing to me. So after some time, I got pregnant again. He told me to get rid of it. He's one that will pay. So he practically do everything. He will pay for the abortion. I go get rid of it. Then we'll come back, continue. Now after that second abortion, he didn't come back to our house again. He now called me that I should come and meet him at Egbeda in Lagos here. So what I do is anytime he calls, I'll come and meet him. Anytime he calls, I'll come and meet him at Egbeda. There's a hotel we usually meet at Egbeda. So after early this year, that continued. After that second abortion, I didn't get pregnant again. So early this year, I found out that I missed my period again for the third time. I went to do tests. Like that very hospital where I used to go before I stopped going to that place, because I've gone the first time, gone the second time to do tests there. So I can't just go back to that place again. I had to change hospital. There's somewhere he directed me at Ijegu. So I went there. I did test and it was confirmed that I was pregnant. I called him. That's it, you don't enter again. He said, we should do the usual thing. He sent me. Then when I went after that very abortion, the doctor there advised me that I should not do any abortion again. That if I try it, I will not survive it, and that my womb is already weak. So I told him, I was like, I should not mind those people. Is it not just to remove something that the man, and that maybe the man doesn't know what he's doing. This was what he said, that he was just saying so many things. I didn't argue with him. We continued. After some time, we started again. Like anytime he's around, he will call me, so I'll go and meet him. Now, this last 2 months, I got pregnant again. I was so scared because I was wondering, I can't even tell I cannot keep that pregnancy and I cannot abort it, which is one thing I was avoiding even before this pregnancy came in. Each time we meet, I was just telling him, why not use protection? He said no, that he doesn't like rubber, he wants to do it raw, that he will try to avoid coming inside me. And which he has been doing that. He has been avoiding, like anytime, sometimes he will pull out. But how this one happened, I don't know. I can't really tell. He was even asking me if I'm sure he's responsible, because that his A game was top notch. He said so many things. Like then he now told me that we need to get rid of it. I had to agree because I cannot keep the pregnancy. My parents must not find out that I'm pregnant. So we went to meet his doctor friend. That one said he cannot do it, that my womb is weak. If I should try to do direct abortion, that I might lose my life. That he will advise I keep the pregnancy. So we are still trying to see what we can do and all that. Then he later suggested I take pill, that there are some, I've forgotten the name of, he said, is it misoprostol that he said I should buy. So we went to, he was actually the one that went to buy it, said I should take it. I took the tablet, nothing. The pregnancy was still there. He bought misoprostol. I took it. It didn't work. There's one other one, I've forgotten the name, but miso something. There is 2 tablets he bought for me. I took that second one. It still did not work. The pregnancy did not flourish. I will go for test. It will still show that I'm pregnant, and the signs were already showing on my body gradually. Then I called him, and my mom was already suspecting. My mom would just ask me, what happened? You don't dey hard body. I said, nah, evidence of good living. At some point that I started avoiding home, because my mom is very sensitive. Once she will notice that something is not right, and she has been having that feeling, she will ask me. I'll just look for something to say. Like I said, the hard body. So I called him again. That I'm worried though. What do we do? At that time, he started becoming, he was already getting pissed. He now said, since the tablets didn't work, that he will have to go with herbs. Let's do traditional way. Then later he now called me that there is this friend of his, that one is a professional, that he has talked to him. He said we should come, that he would do it. Out of fear, because the only thing I want at that time is just to take this thing out of my body. So we went to meet that friend of his, and we did the abortion, removed the pregnancy. Then I came back home. As usual, I started taking medications, using my sanitary pad. Then 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, normally the bleeding should have stopped by that time. 1 month, I'm still bleeding. 1 month plus 2 months, I'm still bleeding. 3 months. I was worried. I called him that this is you. I'm still bleeding. No, the bleeding has not stopped. He said that we'll go to the hospital. I went to meet him at Egbeda. That very day, he even wanted to have sex with me on top of the bleeding. He said he will use protection. I said no. That means I'm even going through pains. My parts among my body is paining me. He was insisting. I said no, that I cannot do it. I'm going through pains, and I'm even bleeding. You that refused to use protection when I was okay, is it now they want to use protection? He said that is not okay, that he needs to release himself, that he needs to relieve himself. I refused to have sex with him that day. He got angry, said that if I will not do it, then I should carry my cross alone, that I should not bother calling him. I said I don't understand, that I should not bother calling him. He left me there. He said if I will not do it for him, then he will have to go out and sort himself, then I should sort myself. I thought he was joking. No. He walked out of the room that very day and never called me. Me too, I just felt no Martin, let me leave him, he will call. I left there that day. I went back home. Like practically I've spent all my money on buying pad. Now what I'm using now is adult Pampers, because even the sanitary pad I'm using does not hold anymore. Before you know it, it will full. I'll buy another one. I will put another one. It will full. In a day I change more than 4 times a day. Now I'm using adult Pampers, and it's very expensive. The bleeding has still refused to stop till now. I'm still bleeding. This is going to 8 months now. I'm still bleeding. I can't even, sometimes if I waste time to remove it, it will start smelling. I don't stay outside for long. If I go outside, 1-2 hours, I will go back home, because
and you said your parents are not aware.
They are not aware, because I try as much as possible to. In fact, these days I'm staying on my own, because there's a time to get. I'll just go and bathe, change, so that they will not perceive any smell. I'll even wake up in the middle of the night to go and bathe. So like this, and I don't. And since then, he has stopped picking my calls. Last week, I asked my dad about him if he has heard from him. He said no, that he has been calling him. His number is not connecting. I now asked, do you know where his church is? He said he doesn't know where his church is. He just know he's a pastor, and he has been coming to Lagos for missionary work, but he doesn't know his church. So how do I locate this man? How do I trace this man now? I don't have any clue, no idea. The hotel we usually meet, I've gone there. They said since that last time I came there that he has not come to that hotel again.
See, to cut the whole story short, I don't even want you to continue. Please, you have to tell your parents. You have to just wait. Don't talk more. You have to tell your parents. You have to tell them, please. If you have anything to tell her, please just put it down on the comment section. Please, you have to tell your parents. You have to tell your parents. So all these things, this is going beyond repair. It's going beyond repair. So you don't want to tell them.
My mother will not even. I cannot tell them.
Because okay, do you want to remain like that?
No.
You have to tell them now. You have to tell them. I don't want you to continue, Seth. You have to stop it there. No need of me hearing till Duncan don't come. Okay, what do you intend to do?
I don't know. I cannot tell my mother. That woman is having BP. I cannot tell her that I'm going through this.
Your father, uncle. Can't you tell your father if your mother BP will go high?
No.
Please, my people, they say problem shared is problem solved. Please, if you have anything to tell this our sister, please, anything at all, just drop it on the comment section. She really needs our advice. Please. Thank you for supporting us. Please subscribe to our channel, like and share, comment. Thank you. See you next.